Hey there, welcome to the Ozone Active channel. On this episode, we're having a special feature with Carlos over here. Hey Carlos, how you doing, man?
What's up? You right? Good as always.
Cool, man. Just before we start the interview, I just want you to tell people about yourself, man. Can you please tell them?
Alrighty. I am Carlos Mahlati. I am an athlete, boxer to be specific. I started my boxing career in the Eastern Cape, Tanzania. Yeah, that's where I was born and bred.
Yeah, I think that is cool enough. So we could just go into a quick Q&A, and I just ask you a few questions and people actually get to know who you are. To start off with, can you just tell me why boxing?
When it comes to boxing, there is just a lot of it is ancient. You know, combat is ancient. I mean, from back in time, for a man to be seen as dominant and important, a man had to take off his t-shirt and go fist to fist with another man. That's the only way you can actually gain respect, you know. So at first I wanted to be respected, but I actually fell in love with it, you know. I've tried other sports, but I didn't fit in. But boxing, it just felt like home.
I'd like to know, in the sport of boxing, has there been any sacrifices that you have to actually go through in the sport of boxing? You said that you're 17, right?
Yeah, I am 17 years old.
So you feel like school is one of the sacrifices that you go through?
Definitely. It is just a lot, man. It is very challenging. It's hard to balance between boxing and school, because you know, boxing needs your full attention. That is why we find most of our world champion never actually finished their studies, like your famous Mike Tyson, also Floyd Mayweather, because boxing needs a lot of your time. So I am really trying my best to actually balance it.
Cool. And I'm assuming that I'll see that in the sport of boxing, like punching and all those things, have there been any physical injuries to you, you know, with your fist or something like that?
Sure. I recently had my wrist hurt, and that was because I actually hit the punching bag without having my hand wraps on. So it is very vital for you to have your hand wraps on and to have a tight fist.
So you're saying that form is important?
Definitely.
Okay.
You must always make sure that you have proper form. Definitely. You must have proper form for you to punch perfectly. Because if you have a loose fist, then you'll just hurt yourself before even hurting the other guy.
Then it's pointless. It's really pointless. Okay, cool. So I'd just like to know that who are your icons in actually the sport of boxing? Who do you look up to?
Okay. So I have Canelo Alvarez, even though he recently lost, but I really look up to the man. I mean, he has achieved so much greatness in the sport of boxing. He actually turned pro at the age of 16. I mean, that is a very huge step, because you know, parents usually advise their children to focus on their studies, to go to school, find a job, do it. So if you're gonna come home and tell your mom, Mom, I'm dropping out of school to pursue my career, it might seem very unrealistic to them and vague. But he persisted and became a world champion.
Yeah, and that's actually proving a point that, you know, parents don't see that you can actually.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I actually like him because for me he has the most beautiful boxing, which is he's a counter puncher.
Oh yes, this is your style actually.
Yeah, definitely. You know, boxing is the art of hitting
and not getting hit.
Yeah. And he masters that art. He literally doesn't get hit.
Cool.
You miss, you pay.
That is actually what you should be doing in boxing in general.
Definitely, man.
I wouldn't want to get hit myself.
Yeah, true that, but you should try your best to avoid getting hit. Trust me, it is not a nice thing.
I know a lot of people see Muhammad Ali as one of the icons that I think a lot of people look at. So is he also that influential to you?
I would say Muhammad Ali, for me, he is the greatest person to ever live. You know, I do not only look up to him in the sport of boxing. I actually look up to him as an individual.
Yeah.
You know, him as a person. He has actually done a lot of impact in people's life. He is changed a lot. He is actually the reason why boxers today get paid so much money, because he was able to fight and stand for a boxer's right.
That's true.
I mean, shout out to Muhammad Ali, man. Much appreciation.
So I guess that'll be the Q&A with Carlos. Carlos, I'm sure you have a few stuff that you want to show the people when they want to be in the sport of boxing.
Definitely.
What are you going to show the people?
I'd like to show you guys the fundamentals in boxing, like your very fundamentals, basic. So we're gonna start off with the footwork. Remember, for you to be able to hit properly, you have to stand properly, because you get a lot of your power from your legs, because the legs is the fittest part of your body. So yeah, definitely you must have good footwork. And then I'll go on to show you guys the 6 basic blows. You should be able to hit them accurately. Yes, thank you. Let's get right into it. We'll start with your stance. It's either you are southpaw or orthodox. Now, if you are right-handed, you are orthodox. That means your left foot forward and your right foot back, like that. And if you are left-handed like me, that means your right foot forward and your left foot back, the strong one back. Same thing with your hands, the stronger hand back and your weaker hand forward. Alright, now you know in boxing you need good footwork. So I'm now about to show you the footwork, how to move in and out, how to avoid punches and all that. First of all, you want your back foot to be on your toes, always on your toes. That's why boxers are bouncy. Just stay on your toes, and then from there you must have your guard up. If I want to move forward, I start with my with the foot in front. If I want to move back, I start with that one. If I want to move forward, I go with that one. If I want to move back, I go with that. Now, if I want to move to the side, I first step with this one, side, step, side. If I want to go the opposite direction, I start with the back foot, then side, step, side. Now you can also use that footwork to feint in, out. Now he thinks you are about to hit, but it's just a feint in, out. Hit in, you can hit your blows, then out. Hit your blows, in, out. See? Alright, let's go to the 6 basic blows. I present to you the 6 basic blows. Okay, first you want your guards nice and high like that. You don't want your hands like wing-like. Now they should be tucked in nice and tight. So you can also block liver punches, just like that. And then your jab is supported by your front foot, like that. Straight. What I'm doing is that I am twisting my wrist like that. Twisting. That's my jab. It looks like this when it's a bit faster. I present to you the cross or straight right. For you to hit the cross, you also rotate your palm, but also your hip simultaneously. Like this, guard nice and high. And back to your face. It looks like this. Now we'll go to our hooks. We first have the right hook, which is like that. It's actually the lead hook. What I'm doing is that I first put my body into a position whereby I'm facing this way, so I can come back like that. So you first face that way, then come back. Now we have the shorter hook, the rear hook, like that. I'm also rotating my hip, so they look pretty much like that. Alright, we'll go to our uppercuts. We have our left uppercut, which is like, which goes there. And then we have our right uppercut. For this one, you must first make sure that your body is balanced on your front foot. It is very important to give it that power and stay. So like that. And your guard nice and high in case he tries to counter that. And the last one. Okay, now let me show you just a combination of all that. Okay, so these are the basic defense in boxing. So you would rather avoid the punch than block it, because blocking it only gives it less impact, but there still is impact. You see, so you would rather avoid the punch. You see, yeah. So I'm about to show you the basic blocks and slips. Okay, so it first depends on which hand he jabs it. So if his jab is coming this way, you wanna slip that way. So it goes like that. If his jab comes this way, that's for an orthodox fighter, you wanna slip that way. For a southpaw fighter, you wanna start this way. So yeah. And for your hooks, you don't slip, you actually roll under the punch. So if the hook is coming from this way, I wanna roll in the direction of the hook, like that. If the hook is coming that way, I wanna roll into the direction of the hook, like that. You can actually practice this at home, just to get better with it.
That nigga drill.
Okay, now we get to the drills. Here, this drill features the punching bag. So when hitting the bag, it is very important to start with the jab, because with the jab you find your range. You cannot hit any combination without jabbing. Jab first. As you notice that every combination I hit starts with the jab. Okay, here we have the pads. They are very tiny, so they help you with your accuracy, because the head is small. Yeah, movement too. Shadow boxing, that one is very important, actually the most important of them all, because they have your imaginary opponent. He's punching and you are also punching back, so I must see you move there. You must move and hit back. Bang.
Alrighty, so it's your boy over here, Simpiwa. He'll be helping us with our drill for today. So what's gonna happen is that on this drill, this basically helps you with your vision and defense. So remember, with the pads and the bag and all that, they don't really help you know how to box, because there's no one hitting back. Now you want to learn how to respond when someone is hitting back, because you know you've got to have good defense. Yeah, so let's get right into it.
Alright, first things first, we can see guards are nice and high, tight defense, and I always try my best to keep my eyes open, even though it is not easy to not blink when a punch is coming to your face, but always try to keep your eyes open. Also very important to not stand in one place. As you can see, I'm moving back, side to side. I try always to pivot, to feint, make him think I'm going this way but go the other way, block. All that very important. You are basically applying all the defensive tips I gave you in the previous drill. Yeah man, upper body movement, eyes open, guards high.
So guys, man, I've been training for a long time, and you know, I think a boxing episode wouldn't be good unless we have a sparring episode in the thing. So I'm gonna be sparring Carlos over here, and Carlos will be seeing what my training has got to.
Definitely. You cannot be in class the whole year, then when it's time for you to write the test, you disappear.
Exactly. So man, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yep, definitely. I was born ready.
So let's go to it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we've got a fight between Ozone versus Carlos. Once again, we'd like to tell you that this is a 2-round match, 3 minutes per round. We'd like to thank our sponsors today, Composure. The one on the right, the one on the left, who's wearing the red t-shirt is Ozone, and the one on the orange t-shirt is Carlos. Carlos is the professional boxer over here, not the chicken dust who's wearing the red t-shirt. I am a guest host, and well, on my featuring side, I've got AKA Mr. Shando. What do you think will happen today, man? My personal opinion, I think the guy in the red one also will get man. Sorry for my language, but I think he will get smacked, man. Today, I think he's gonna get murdered. What do you think,
yeah. Just like, first of all, I'd like to greet all the viewers. Thank you for coming back again on this wonderful channel, which is the Ozone Active channel. Please just know subscribing is free, guys. You don't need to pay anything. So if you can just hit the subscribe button at the bottom and hit the the notification bell, so when we do take out content like this, so you can be tuned in. So yeah, like I said, Anna today, but we'll see. You never know. Like they say, the smallest guy, can always surprise you. In this case, Sibu is the big guy, but he is the smallest guy compared in terms of knowledge. So yeah, we'll just get on to the match and see how it goes. Oh, so I had Sibu, actually, Mr. Ozone himself, actually did like 6 months of working out, which was to prepare for this actual fight. So let's see what he has in store for us.
Alright, and in round 1, the first round is 3 minutes. On the right, we've got Carlos. Oh, Sibu actually mastered the football quite quickly. Hey, it's not bad for 6 months, eh?
What? And it's quite defensive, eh?
Yeah, he's actually. Whoa!
Almost got Carlos there.
Okay, Carlos is looking at defense and he's looking for an open one. That's it. Yeah, that was a nice defense, man. That's gonna go for. This is
In
good,
actual fact, I can't even tell who's gonna win, eh? Can't even tell who's gonna win. Looks like it's gonna be a very, very difficult match. Carlos seems like he's got a very good opponent over here.
Ooh, yo, Carlos is in defense, man. He's only giving 1-2 jabs, but then Ozone is actually giving his best. Eh? Let's see what's gonna happen, man. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Oh! Carlos just gave a 1-2 there and a step back.
Ooh! That was actually nice, eh?
I actually like the way he's got his defense up. So if you wanna to know, is that boxing is not something that's actually quite difficult. As you can see, in 6 months you can be as good as Sibu.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, good as Ozone, man. I like the fact that in a matter of 6 months, when he's able to challenge this guy, he has him actually on defensive mode. Oh, those are 2 jabs followed by 1 hook there. Not a, oh!
That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Getting intense.
I think this is becoming personal, hey?
I think it's becoming very personal.
You can see how Sibu Ozone is fighting his best, man. He has a point to prove, man.
I think he is trying to
that was a nice
land
one,
Carlos.
Nice
And he landed one, eh?
Yeah, he landed
it's
one.
actually quite good.
Let's see what Ozone is gonna land, man. Is Ozone gonna land anything superstitious? Oh! Have you noticed that ever since this fight has been happening, Composure has been on the defense, but then he actually lands the most blows, while Ozone attacks more, but he hasn't even landed 1 blow yet.
No, I think I've seen him land 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
but of course, Mr. Carlos himself is still an amateur, but he is gonna be a professional boxer. Hopefully one day,
Yeah, but then in this match, he is the professional boxer, and
yeah,
he is the amateur. It is quite clear by the way things are happening right now. But I like the way Ozone is actually defending. Hey, he's actually defending quite good. Hey, for 6 months of training.
Yeah, no, he's doing quite good.
Doing quite good. I like the ring. That is in Southern Suburbs, representing the South. That is where all of the superstars started out. I'm talking people like, okay, I don't know who, but anyway, many people are from the South, man.
Hope you're not saying that because you're from the South.
No, man, I am from the South, man. That's what I'm saying. I have many heroes over here, man.
Ooh, that's some nice stuff. I feel like Carlos is taunting Mr. Ozone himself.
He is taunting. He's telling him, give it to me. You can give it to me. Come. Let's see if he can get it. He's even standing. He missed.
I feel like he held back there a bit.
Ooh! It was a cool one. If that was
a left hook to an uppercut.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, round 1 is time up. Let's see for round 2 what's gonna happen in 3 minutes, and let's go.
Hopefully we can get a bit of more action from Mr. Ozone himself. I would like to see him landing a bit more punches to Carlos himself.
But then I think Carlos was actually warming up in the first round because you can see now that the pace actually ran up. But I think that now
he's more in attacking
mode. No, I think that now that he's warmed up, he's actually going to show Mr. Ozone what he's made of. I could put my money on Carlos that he's actually going to win this. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. He might surprise us. I
think I'm going to go with Sibu. I'm going to back him up. I trust that the work he's put in for the past 6 months will do him justice.
He's taunting him again. He's saying, give it to me. He's saying, give it to me. Come. Give it to me. Let's see what's going to happen. Who's going to give the first one?
Oh! Snap!
Oh!
And he fell for it. He fell for it.
Look at the smile on Carlos' face. He says, I taunted you and I got you good.
And he fell for it.
Oh!
I think he's playing mind games, yeah? He's playing a bit of mind games, you know. Not quite bad, eh? On the posture and everything that Mr. Ozone is displaying here.
Yeah, it's quite bad. It's actually
even
quite
when he's
cool,
moving back. So guys, if you can see, he's doing exactly the beginner's move that we taught in the beginning. So as you can see, he's executing them, I wouldn't say to perfection, but
quite well.
Yes, I would say that.
3 jabs. 3 jabs to Composure's face, man. 1 got in and 2 were defended quite well. Let's continue seeing what's going to happen.
Now, guys, one thing I would say is it is very important to always remember what he said. Always keep your arms closer to your
tucked in.
Yes, tucked in.
Not
So
chicken dust.
Yes. As you can see, it happened there. He's also took quite a few punches on his side there. So yeah.
I do see what Carlos was speaking about, but if you give him 1 jab, you should dart towards the direction of that jab. Right? He's been doing that for quite a while, and I actually see why he actually spoke of it. You know, in everything, the foundation phase is very important, Sean. Hence, the 6 very basic. I like the way Ozone perfected that combo, but then experience is fundamental. Did you see the way he ducked all 3 punches?
All of them. It's as if he saw them coming.
Exactly.
Which is very important. You gotta be able to read your opponent like a
book.
Yes.
Open book. Ozone is actually blocking them quite good. Hey, he's blocking. You'd never see. You think that he's never fought before, but he's actually fought before.
I think I was trying to knock him out there.
Did you see Ozone's left cheek? It became a bit red. He's a bit red. Look at that cheek. Look. No, I
think he's trying to end the fight. He wants to finish Carlos here.
Just before the round 2 ended, eh?
Guys, there is it. You can also comment on the comment section and just let us know who do you think won the fight. Personally, I feel like it was a very close one, but of course, as we all know, coming into this fight, we all knew who was the professional and who was the amateur, and as you can see what they both displayed, we can all clearly tell who is the professional, which is Carlos. But I would give it up to Mr. Ozone himself. He actually did quite well. Posture and everything, big ups to him. Say he did quite well, but on my side, I'm gonna give it to Carlos. I feel like he did quite well.
Once again, guys, we'd like to thank you for watching. We do ask that you please subscribe again to this YouTube channel. As Sean said earlier on, subscribing is quite free. It's just the click of the button. No stress and no hassle. We're gonna give you more content like this. If you wanna begin as a boxer, this is the channel to go for, because everything in reference to training begins here. We'd also like to give a big shout out again to our sponsor, Composure. Their t-shirts are very affordable. Not only their t-shirt, but their pants. They are a very affordable brand. So we'd like you to please comment, subscribe. My side, I did say that I believe that, of course, man, the man in the orange, Carlos himself,
but
the ladies man is gonna win.
You never know.
But then Sibu, Sibu did display that he actually did do good. He did well,
especially on the second round.
Especially on the
towards
second
the
round.
end, I thought he was going to finish Carlos, but he was going all in.
But like I said, man, those jabs from Carlos, man, went in, man.
I know.
So guys, thank you once again for watching this match. It was a very beautiful match. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'm your host, Sean, and I'm gonna be saying
good night. Yes. And I am His Majesty, the great undercover brother from the south under himself. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Peace.
Amen, Carlos, thank you for being here with this episode for me. I really enjoyed it.
Nice sparring, man.
Thanks.
Nice. You should actually consider boxing. Hey,
I think so.
I'm telling you, bro.
Don't worry, man. I've been trying. So anyway, Carlos, thank you very much for being here. Do you have anything, last words that you want to give to the viewers?
Yep, definitely. guys, I would like to tell you all that nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, really. Because I remember when I started out my boxing career, a lot of people told me that I would never make it. A lot of people told me that I was too soft for boxing. But practice, and practice. Practice makes perfect, guys. Trust me. When your mama tells you practice makes perfect, she is not crazy. It really does. Alright, thank you guys.
Cool.
One love.
Hey man, Ozone Active, stay active.